Whenever we control a machine, it becomes an extension of our body. A pilot literally wears his airplane. In fact, much of flying relies on human senses of touch, vision, and balance to maintain controlled flight. Some call that flying by the seat of your pants. But there's other vital information the pilot needs to know. It's beyond the human senses, so it must be provided by an extra set of senses, the transducers.
Captain, we just lost torque in the left engine. Okay, left engine torque. Okay, no problems with the engine. It's still running properly. It looks like it's a torque indication problem to me. Scottsdale Tower, Turbo Commander 900 Foxtrot Tango. We got a torque indication problem on the left engine. We're going to return and make a precautionary landing. Over.
900 Foxtrot Tango, roger. Scottsdale Tower, you declaring emergency?
Negative, sir. No emergency at this time. I'd just like to return for a precautionary landing.
Okay, enter left downwind and you're clear to land. 900 Foxtrot Tango.
Clear to land, Fox Tango.
We often put our lives in the hands of technology. Electronic senses enable operators and technicians to analyze the situation and take appropriate action.
How's it going, Craig?
Hi.
Looks like we had a torque meter fail on the left-hand engine. I think it's either an indication problem or possibly the transducer itself.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
Transducers can help troubleshoot, but they can also provide some surprises.
The actual problem was not with the plane, but with the transducer sending wrong information.
You have to be ready for the fact that sometimes the transducers themselves need to be checked. In this case, the problem was a loose electrical connection on the transducer. Transducers have several ways of converting energy into some kind of signal. Some are simply materials that change physically, metals that expand when heated, crystals that develop voltage when compressed, or metal junctions that produce electric currents when they're heated. Other transducers need to be powered, and their signal is the way they change their electrical properties, such as the change in resistance of materials when they're heated, or the changing resistance of a powder when it's compressed. Transducers can even be like miniature motors and generators. A meter is really a motor that's held by springs. A dynamic microphone generates its own current, as does a flow meter. But although these devices convert energy from one form into another, they all use as little energy as possible. Their purpose is to measure the energy levels, not interfere. Transducers are important in technology because they appear in all four systems, measuring mechanical forces, fluid pressures, and flow rates. Electrical currents and voltages, and changes in temperature. It's through transducers that humans have been able to explore worlds that people can never visit. Interplanetary spacecraft loaded with artificial senses have survived years in the cold depths of space and survived the deadly radiation of the giant planets. It is through transducers, the extension of the human senses, that man can safely go where no man has gone before. This program was produced under the direction of AIT at the facilities of Telemation Productions and is part of Principles of Technology, developed by the Agency for Instructional Technology in cooperation with the Center for Occupational Research and Development and in association with a consortium of state and provincial vocation education agencies, together serving education.